Cobra Kai isn't just about karate. No. It's about pain, trauma, people catching hands because their dad didn't hug them, about people dying over karate beef. Today, birdie, we gonna be talking about the best fights at Cobra Kai. Appreciate y'all boys for 1,000 subscribers and we pushing 2,000. Let me know if there's some fights that I missed out or some of your favorite fights. But y'all know the drill. Get something to eat because we bout to feast. Kyler and his group of nobody ass goons walk up on Hawk and start talking crazy. This nigga Kyler is really a Disney ass bully, bro. This nigga needs to be shoved in a locker. Hawk starts feeling bad till Moon pulls up and she reassures him. Had to tell bro, you still him, you're not washed. And my boy gets that smooch. He got the kiss that started acting different instantly.
You guys gonna win this whole fucking thing.
Bro moving like people when they get a new car, straight trying to show their keys and everything. I promise you, we do not care. You drive a 1985 rust bucket. He jumps on the mat preparing to cook Kyler. And look at Silver, bro's out here being a D1 cheerleader in the back clapping his hands. To make this fast, Hawk misses a kick but still ends up getting the point. This nigga Kyler is so trash. He goes into his attack and he instantly gets kicked in the stomach. Bro, Silver, this is who you signed? Had Hawk going like, come on, man! That's too easy! And Kyler's dumbass ends up getting 3-0 skunked after talking hot and crazy. Bro got cooked so hard he getting ready to receive some lethal dick. Had Silver on the sidelines mad as shit. And bro, that's how Hawk packed up Kyler in 3.3 seconds. But we here for the main event and that's Robby versus Hawk. Coming off of Robby absolutely cooking Kenny. Kenny ran straight at him. And Robby does a turnaround kick to kick him in his face. And also Hawk ended up winning because Miguel broke his back trying to complete this move. And after he said, nah, fuck it, I'm not pursuing karate no more, and just went off to Mexico. And that's when we get here, Robby and Hawk preparing to fight. Silver and Robby's ear talk about some make sure you kill him. I mean make sure you win. Then we see Daniel coaching Hawk. He probably mentioned something about Mr. Miyagi.
It's not the Miyagi-Do way!
I remember we got this matchup back in season 1, but Hawk was too hot-headed and he got disqualified for kicking Robby. So to kick off the fight, these niggas is out here pump faking, not trying to throw a single attack. They both get their kicks blocked. Robby goes 0 for 4 on attacks, but ends up punching him in his chest, securing the first point. Nigga Robby already think he won. Nigga, calm your ass down, bro. That boy Hawk instantly called the timeout. And bro, Kreese, who are you order farming for, bro? He pulls up to Daniel, talk about some he knows my moves. He trained at Miyagi-Do more than me. That's when Daniel says something he truly hated the most to say and tells him you trained at Cobra Kai longer than him, so use Cobra Kai. They walk back out there and I don't know why Robby has this look on his face. Fuck, is you trying to seduce him? Hawk gets his kick blocked, gets blocked twice again, then shoulder bumps him.
I'm not even a right shoulder bump fade guy.
Robby blocks 3 of Hawk's attacks and Hawk can absolutely hit nothing. Robby weaved all them shits. Then they both run up and jump in the air thinking they Anthony Edwards or something, and Hawk kicks Robby in the air, securing himself a point. Eli runs up and tries to do this 360 kick to kick Robby, but he gets grabbed and slammed to the ground. Robby with this delayed ass punch as Hawk moves out the way, blocks the kick to the stomach. They both block each other's kicks. Robby swipes both of Hawk's punches and weaves out of his kick. Hawk does this Ronaldo type of bicycle kick only for Robby to block it and they both fall to the ground. Damn, this shit got me on the edge of my seat. Now it's time to start it back up again. Robby misses the left. Hawk blocks both the right and the left and does it once more, swiping his arms down. Had his dumbass trying to airbend for a second. Tries to elbow him but gets grabbed up and they both fall to the mat and neither one of them gets a hit on each other and they break apart. Misses the jab, gets his kick block and weaves into the kick but he blocks it. Hawk gets in front of him and then flips him onto the mat, and right when he's about to deck the shit out of him, that's when the buzzer sounds and the round is over. And for the first time since 1985, they're going to sudden death. Had Silver across the room smiling and Kreese is just thinking about, damn, how am I actually not in jail right now?
John Kreese, you're under arrest for aggravated assault and attempted murder.
I am Cobra Kai. I am Cobra Kai. I am Cobra Kai.
And this bitch ass nigga gets mad talking about something you showing him respect. He tries to shit talk him, then Robby goes, do you want to fight him? Kreese had to hold him back like, bro, I got this, little bro. Kreese starts using his deranged teachings to try and coach up Robby. Daniel out here looking like Darvin Ham. Talk about some give him all you got. Nigga, coach me!
Salute!
Now it's time to start it back up. And this guy Robby takes off his gi. Bro, I promise you there was no need to do all of that, bro. Bro, what the hell? He can do that? And he turns to the ref like, ref, do something. Then this nigga shrugs his shoulders. Then Hawk had to do the same. Those his gear, Dimitri had his dumbass going like, bro, why'd you get this shit to me? And he had to flex off his tattoo. Robby misses the left kick. And who is he feeling like trying to complete this kick? Hawk blocks his left and he backflips off of Hawk, causing Hawk to fall back, but he gets up smooth as shit. Hawk runs up at him, then does his WWE ass move to grab him with his legs, but he gets slammed up to the ground. Alright, hey yo, come on, bro, what is this? Robby is about to punch the shit out of Hawk till he hears Kenny in the back chirping. And for anybody that's saying Hawk got bailed out, that's on Robby. Why are you so focused on what niggas is saying on the sidelines? Lock in.
The fuck in now.
And Hawk ends up kicking Robby off of him. These boys go back to pacing back and forth. Hawk goes over 3 on attacks and misses 2 once more. And you can tell these boys got the duck lungs. These boys is out here tired like Flight Reacts. So now they're out here doing Mickey Mouse ass punches. Robby tries to do the spin kick and they get the pacing back and forth again. Blocks his punch, kick gets blocked, then gets elbowed. And Hawk is out here fighting for his life. Bro, why is your eyes twitching? I thought you were using your body to fight. And Robby is over here trying to order for him, so is Kreese and Silver in the back. Robby tries to start walking him down and he gets a S-tier Menace to Society badge, cause why are you yelling at him to come on? Spin kick gets weaved to do another backhand kick and kicks him in the stomach, causing Hawk to get the point and he wins. Robby did all that come on talk just to get cooked 3 seconds later, bro. And bro, was that Chris that ran on the mat like that? Haven't seen him do nothing since season 2. When he cooked Angus from Inform and smacked him with that textbook. Had Silver getting ready to rip his hair out and Kreese over there mean mugging. That boy mad as shit. And my boy Hawk ends up winning the boys tournament.
Don't let this happen again.
Johnny, Mike Barnes, and Chosen pull up to Silver's house ready to go put a belt to ass. These boys so drunk they're getting ready to square with a door, but Chosen just ends up opening it. They go in the house and they see Silver and Kim just standing there camping waiting for them. Silver thinking he a villain out there sitting with his legs crossed, and he tells them, since y'all trespassing on my property, any form of violence against you is valid. Then this dude pops up out of nowhere. Mike Barnes instantly steps up to him, ducks his punch and tackles him into the wall, then decks the shit out of him. He tells Silver to get up, but bro, you should always keep your eyes on the prize. Never look away when you're in battle. And he gets his shit rocked by a metal vase from behind. And Mike Barnes is now out cold. Now it's Johnny and Chosen versus the rest. And Tyrone Woodley, the nigga that got knocked out by Jake Paul. We cut to the Miyagi-Dos plus Tory. They're about to break into the dojo and Tory's like, bro, let's just use my key card. They're trying to get this clip of Silver assaulting Stingray so they can get him locked up and Cobra Kai taken down for good. Back to Johnny and Chosen. Johnny out here getting 1v3'd right now, and Chosen punches this dude to the floor. That way Johnny handling a 1v2 right now, out here cooking them boys. Kim and Silver peep that Tory and the Miyagi-Dos broke into the Cobra Kai dojo. He tells Kim to go take care of them while he handles Johnny and Chosen over here. Chosen peeps that and he just cooks Tyrone Woodley to go after Silver. And Johnny takes down these 2 goons and tells Chosen to go. Then we see Daniel out here heading to the Shea Frost run. Daniel trying to ask this dude for a ride, but he's not going for it since he's kinda drunk. Then he tries to press him like, bro, take me home now. Buddy started smiling, then knocks on the car and 3 other niggas come out that bit. Then Daniel gets in his pose. They all look back and see this car coming. Why would you jump from the other side of the street to go to the other side? Niggas be doing unnecessary shit. You was fine where you was at. Bro pulled the Toby Maguire when he flipped for no reason at all. It's Stingray, Amanda, and Carmen. Amanda tells bro to get in the car.
Meanwhile,
Back at the dojo, the clip gets deleted because Silver wanted to cover up his tracks. Tory ends up giving them a different clip they can use. That's when they hear a bunch of Cobra Kai's pulled up, and of course Kenny is kicking the shit out of Anthony. Cobra Kai sees Tory pull up with the Miyagi-Dos, and them thinking this shit is war, talking about some you switch to the other side. You niggas is kids. We got a rat in the group. Miguel better than me. You mean mugging him. You should have smacked the shit out of him while he was walking over there. And he reveals his Cobra Kai merch and tells Miyagi-Do he never even wanted to leave. He says the Miyagi-Dos have no girls. And so if there was fine shit, you not bagging not one. Then Kenny tries to step up to Robby and Miguel instantly presses him like, bro, calm your little ass down, my nigga. Kenny had to turn away and Miguel just weaves this shit so effortlessly. And now it's like a 7v51. Silver drinking his whiskey thinking shit sweet, and that's when Chosen pulls up. They get this squaring up. And one thing I notice how Terry Silver has no family, no kids, no nothing. This nigga's life is just straight karate and beefing with kids. Block the right, does the same, ducks the left, both block each other again, but Silver gets the upper hand, kicking Chosen to the ground. Silver old ass get get to talking spicy already. I could take a baseball bat to your knees. This whole situation would have been over by now, I promise you. And why did these dudes feel the need to pose every time they're about to fight? Bro, just fight. I would have snuck his shit before he had the time to pose. And Johnny's absolutely kicking in the 1v5 situation till he gets punched 2 times then gets kicked to the ground. Had him looking like he slipped on the banana peel. Chosen weaves his kick, blocks his punch, then goes for his knees. I told you, just go for an old man's knees. Nah. Don't run. Bring that ass here. And picks up a whole sword over karate, by the way. But I'ma have to give this one to him because they low-key did break in his house. Chosen not going outside either. He pulls out these sides like he's Raphael from TMNT. Johnny uppercuts one but gets hit from the back and he gets kneed by some other dude and gets kicked to the ground. Back to Silver and Chosen. These boys are out here going outside now. Silver is backpedaling while holding his sword and Chosen is just walking after him. Then they start clashing, blocking each other's attacks. Then Chosen hits Silver in the stomach, swipe his sword down, then kick him in his nuts. And Chosen step in there too. He's not scared. Deflect his sword and block it 3 more times and uses his weapon to get control of the sword, swiping it away. Then blocks the sword with both the sides, gets pushed off, elbowed in the throat, turn around to slice him in his arm, and now there's blood on the sword. That boy Silver got happy seeing that. Daniel is handling a 1v5, but there's just too much niggas hitting him at once. Pause. Tries to block him, gets hit in the face and falls to the ground. Had all of them standing over top of him. Chosen blocks the sword, but he can't get an attack on Silver and he gets kicked in the stomach. Chosen blocks more attack, but he starts feeding. Silver moves out the way, then cuts him in his thigh. Bro, look at Silver, bro. Chosen blocks the overhand sword attack and deflects it away. Hits Silver with the side and then trips him up and then has the side pointed to his face. He tells him to do it, but then Chosen hears Johnny from the background while he's getting his ass beat. And Silver picks up his sword and slashes him in the back. And that boy fall in the water and he's done. Back in the dojo, everybody is just scrapping right now. Sam and Miguel talk to each other before going to kick off these 2 nobodies. Tory trying to explain to Devin that you don't want to be on Cobra Kai. And Tory kicks off this dude trying to interfere. Hawk and Dimitri are trying to get the clip uploaded, and Kyler and the same Cobra Kai goons pull up.
Moves, bitches.
And look at this 5-day contract player, bro. Who is him? Hawk tells Kyler everybody that he's ever bullied already kicked the shit out of him. Dimitri like, I haven't. Hawk tells him, bro, you gonna get your chance, trust me. Hawk blocks his punch, then knees him, kick this nobody in the mouth, and then take down the 3rd one. Robby jumps up and knees him in the mouth, and Kenny tries to rush him, then headbutts him. Robby makes quick work of him and just throws him away and kicks this dude on the side, and he fights off 2 more people before getting turned around. And Kenny uses that punch, causing Robby to lose his breath. And Robby and Johnny are in the same boat right now, out here getting his ass kicked, and a turnaround slam to the ground. They pick him up, and that's when Silver comes from the back. Silver tells him that your boy checked, and Tyrone Woodley trying to get himself some more screen time. He punches Johnny for no reason. Silver like, yeah, I'm out of dip, make sure you finish this dude. Cut back to Robby and he's getting 3v1'd. I swear they never give anybody the fear once, it's always jumping to skim through the rest. Miguel comes in and kicks the shit out of Kenny, swipe this dude's leg, making him fall to the floor, and kick the last dude, grabs his punch to the face, and then kicks the back of his knee, then knees the shit out of him. This kick kicks him, then transitions to Dimitri and Hawk. Dimitri kicks this dude, punches this dude in the stomach, and then kicks the shit out of Kyler. Now they got the vid up and running, and they start cooking niggas with this dude Hawk catching the iPad mid-fight, then backhands the shit out of this dude, and they both run out with Dimitri and this goofy ass run. Tory is cooking shit till Sensei Kim pulls Kyler jumps down the stairs and kicks Hawk, making the iPad fly out of his hand, and it goes to Anthony, and Kenny yells, get him! Miguel wraps this dude up with his sweater, Hawk decks the shit out of this dude, and Robby flips this nigga like a pancake, while Tory is getting toyed with by Kim, getting slapped and flipped into the ground, then starts stepping on her broken hand. Mind you, this is a grown woman doing this over karate, and she's lacking right now. A nigga like me, I would've came up with a metal baseball bat, just wham! Sam peeps this and runs to go help Tory and takes down Kim, and they get the 2v1ing her, and Kim is still actually striking shit. Tory goes back in, then gets her dumbass flipped. Devin peeps this from the other side of the room that Tory and Sam are getting cooked right now. Sam gets kicked so hard she turns around and sees Anthony in the middle of everything. Daniel pull up to the scene and that boy limping. Amanda's about to call the cops, but you can't. Your kids are the one that broke into the dojo. Buddy turns around looking for validation from his men, and Stingray kicks the shit out of him. Kicks this dude to the floor, then sweeps the leg on this bozo, and the last one gets a kick to his throat. Inside the dojo, they're still getting active trying to protect Anthony and have the video get uploaded. Then the upload gets completed, and Anthony screen mirrors the video to the TV. Daniel and them pull up and see this, and then Amanda calls the cops, and then the video shows up on the TV.
paid him off to make sure Cobra Kai won.
That's when Silver pulls up and all the students clear out like this dude has some deadly disease or something. He tries to call out to his Cobra Kais, but those niggas are not answering to him at all. And that boy Johnny back at the house and he's getting cooked. Had Tyrone Woodley thinking he was him, and Johnny looks up and sees this photo of his baby that he's about to have with Carmen. He's seen that and got kicked into a new gear. Gets up and tackles this dude, punches him, turns around and peeps this dude running at him, picks him up and throws him into the wall. Gets kicked, push up against the wall and punched, blocks him, punch to the head, picks up this picture then breaks it on his head. Duck this dude's punch then picks him up and slams him into the table. Then this dude picks up a sword. Tyrone Woodley tries to kick Johnny but misses badly and ends up kicking this metal box and his leg is cooked. Johnny kicks him in his nuts, then throws him up against this wall. This dude with a sword misses badly, then tries to cut Johnny but he ends up cutting Tyrone Woodley's finger off, and Johnny punches the shit out of him, grabs him up from his back, then flips him onto the floor. Peeps that Tyrone Woodley's in pain, then he just goes up and just kicks him just for the fun of it. Block this dude's attack, punches him in the face, then grabs him up and throws his dumb ass into this TV. But Johnny ends up getting kicked in his leg and his face. He calls out to his mans and he has a sword, and they're getting ready to put that boy Johnny out of his misery. So Mike Barnes pulls up, knocks this dude out, and cleanly flips to grab this dude and WWE finisher his dumb ass. Johnny had to tell bro, yeah, I did most of this, bro, because Mike Barnes was out sleeping for 50 minutes straight. Back to the dojo, Silver tells Daniel, let's run the ones right now. And the man that gets in his ear telling him, do what you have to do, we're all standing with you. And that's when these boys start circling one another, just looking at each other. Silver thinking people are still on his side. He tries to sneak Daniel, get that weak shit out of here, smack another one away, and duck his spinning back kick, then backhand the shit out of him. Had bro thinking he was a dog for a second. Come on, boy. Silver's about to go back for more work. Then we see a flashback from Karate Kid when Silver was trying to train up Daniel. Daniel blocks both his punches, and then his kick grabs him up, then presses him into the ground. Silver tries to sneak him, but he catches it with his elbow and his leg and punches him. Had Kim in the back mad, blocks his kick, then weaves his punch, blocks the kick and the punch, swipe his knee away, and punches him in his chest, causing Silver to stop breathing for a second. He tries to grab this trophy, and Daniel gets in this stance. Then as Silver turns around, Daniel kicks the shit out of him in his face, causing him to hit the glass, and it breaks and bro is done. Then everyone in Cobra Kai starts throwing the merch on him cause he's a fraud, and everybody gets a happy ending all outside. And we see Chosen, and that boy is almost on the brink of death, and that man Silver gets arrested. Kreese supposedly dies, but his ass was faking, and then he walks out the jail looking like a new man. These boys are out here having a meeting till Bert hears a cat, and his dumb ass goes outside. Miguel goes, oh, I didn't know you had a cat. Sam talking about some, we don't, you couldn't tell him that before he went out there? Then Bert gets thrown through the kitchen window. Had everybody rushing to him like, Bert, what happened? Nigga, what you mean what happened? You just seen it. That's when Hawk, Kyler, and Cobra Kai pull up. Miguel sees Kyler and starts getting flashbacks, and Kyler sees this as an opportunity to get payback. Then Tory comes in from the other side of the house. Yeah, I already know what I'm finna say. They doing this over karate. I haven't watched this shit in a while, so I forgot the sole purpose of even breaking in Daniel's house. What was the purpose? Were you guys just there to fight them for fun? Tory walks up and punches Chris, and everybody gets to brawling. Miguel doing this dude how Jack did that one black dragon and kicking it. Then we see Miguel and the man start getting cooked. Does this slow turnaround kick and get thrown into the couch. Chris weaves out the way and grabs his pan and smacks Rickenberger with it. And bro, you should know, anytime you fight a dude and he starts smiling after you just hit the shit out of him, it's over. Cause he absolutely just cooks the shit out of Chris. And we see Angus out here getting cooked, but he kicks him. But nah, I'm not finna let you slide with that fit. What is that? But he's actually holding his own, I ain't gonna lie. Dimitri, Bert, and Nate are out here 3v2, and are we even gonna call this a 3v2? Cause these niggas are straight backpack, straight Draymond Green, straight liabilities. Dimitri punches one, and Nate gets his face planted into the glass window. Dimitri uses Bert to kick this dude, but gets kicked himself. Why are you looking around? My nigga, get up. Angus came to come help him up, but he gets grabbed from behind and gets kicked and pushed into the wall. And we pan back to Bert and Nate, and these niggas is getting manhandled. Sam and and Anthony, look like you guys got some new presents. Kick to the stomach and double turnaround kicks. Who is Hawk feeling like? Weaves his kick and starts talking crazy. Duck his left, pick up this vase and slap it on his head. And it starts talking even more crazy. And Sam is absolutely kicking this nobody, but gets kicked in her stomach. Then starts hitting this goofy ass pose. Bro, what is this? Is this supposed to intimidate him? Then swings him around and I guess he just flies into the wall. I guess. And Hawk tosses this dude like a rag doll. And Tory is going 1v1 with this nobody right here. And Buddy gets Tory to her knees.
That's not fair! That's not fair!
But Tory ends up flipping him and slamming him to the ground. While Sam gets done with her fight too, and they turn around and they see each other. But wait. That is not Sam. Who Pinocchio ass is that? Bro, and yet again, they are staring each other off when in reality, nobody is looking at each other before fighting. Sam gets the shit in her pants while Miguel is getting his ass beat in the background.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
While Sam is backpedaling, Tory kicks off this dude trying to interfere, and Sam gets to running. Cool little 7.3 speed. This dude is still trying to get Tory, and she just punches him off, then throws him into the wall. She seen Rickenberger struggling with Chris, cause you know he do got the linebacker type of build, and she just kicks bro in his chest. Sam ran to her dojo, and Tory pulls up. She stands there and just lets Tory just kick her in her face. Then Tory goes to go pick up nunchucks, and starts swinging it around. And Sam starts ducking everything. Out here moving like Tory is some kind of serial killer. Bro, just fight back. She swings, misses, and hits this photo of Mr. Miyagi in the glass break. Sam seen that and got heated. She knows Daniel is a D1 Mr. Miyagi glazer. So when she seen that it actually runs in the family, so she got heated too. Then bro gets to closing her eyes. Bro, Tory, you could have struck her shit right then and there. I would have been licking my fingers on this opportunity. She misses, and Sam gets up to go grab a bow staff. Sam blocks 3 of Tory's attacks with the bow staff. They get wrapped up, spin out of it, but gets blocked. Turn around to hit her with the bow staff to the stomach, and we see Miguel, and he's still getting cooked by Kyler, bro, a level 1 enemy, and gets flipped on the ground. And Kyler goes to dap up Hawk, and Hawk looks around seeing all his old friends getting pummeled. Sees Dimitri throw this weak ass punch, and peeps Rickenberger is about to break his arm again. He sees this and starts bolting at them, kicks this nobody, then flips Rickenberger into the glass table. Walks up on Dimitri and apologizes to his binary bro. Weave this dude's attack that Dimitri uses Hawk to kick this dude, turn around to kick Buddy away, and they start using their binary bro powers out here fighting off multiple Cobra Kais, turning away and hitting the other dude they were fighting. Grab and throw him, then Dimitri checks him in his throat. Then Hawk throws this dude into the wall, and they double kick this dude over this table.
This shit means something to me, man.
While Miguel is still getting pummeled by Kyler, and this angle absolutely looks crazy, bro. Director, you couldn't find a different angle to use, my nigga? Gets off the wall to get punched, but weaves his punch. Gets blocked. Kyler tries to flip him, but Miguel lands on his feet. Miguel gets kicked off. Kick to Kyler's face, then the kick to the stomach to do this WWE type move and body slam him and punch him to the face. And you're telling me after Miguel just got his ass beat for 20 minutes straight, that's all it takes to beat Kyler? Yeah, okay. While Tory and Sam are still duking it out, she swipes the nunchucks away, and Hawk, Miguel, and Dimitri pull up saying the battle is over. She's like, the fight will never be over. Sam talking about some you know where to find me. Bro, this was you 5 minutes ago. And looks at Miguel and Hawk and calls them traitors. So they pull up to the scene with everybody surrounding them, just waiting on what's about to happen. Miguel and Robby trying to hurry up to the scene because they know Tory's on timing. With this type of cut shit, anybody would be mad too. I ain't never seen a nigga this mad while running. Bro, relax yourself. She says how Sam kissed Miguel, and Sam starts stuttering like I looking ass. Look at Robby's face. But nah, Tory instantly misses 2 punches. Don't run, nigga. Then kicks her into Cobra Kai. They all push her back in there. Tory tries to give her the work, but Sam starts blocking that shit till she gets her ass thrown into the locker.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Bro walks up to fling shorty off of Sam. And Robby, me personally, you should not be moving like Captain Save-A-Ho. She just hid from you that she kissed Miguel, and you had to find out about it from the girl that she's fighting. He turns around to push Tory into the lockers. Miguel pulls up and just tackles the shit out of him. Then of course, Dimitri goes to get a teacher. Hawk seen that and got activated, shoving these nerds. Check this dude and flip this nigga over. Had bro looking like he was about to shake some ass with his feet up with his mans in the background glazing. Angus thinks he's nice and intimidating only to miss badly and get kicked into the lockers. Then we have Bert and Nate fighting over which of them wants to give their science teacher an apple to get an A++. Then Aisha's trying to stop the fight between Sam and Tory till this nobody pushes her and does nothing. And Buddy gets his dumb ass cooked. This shorty weaving like she the one fighting. But shit, if anybody know her at, throw that shit to B12. I love my brown skin queens, but that's not the point. Moon says they should all be friends, then these guys interrupt her. Hawk dragging on them till he gets punched in the face. Had to smile, weave, bam, boom. Had my mans crying for a second, then throws him. While Miguel and Robby are straight trading blows. Robby throws him into the locker. Damn, this man damn near put a dent in that shit. Sam and Tory are trading weak ass attacks, talking about some, no, you have the cheese touch. But when I saw this, I promise you almost went outside for a walk. Then she over here hitting this weak ass post once again, and Tory takes her into this hallway while Hawk is dropping shits on this guy, throwing him away. Stingray pulls up to assault these kids, by the way. But hey, this Cobra Kai, where niggas can slime people out for karate. Tory hitting football workouts, pushing Sam, while this guy is too happy. Calm your ass down, you think I ain't see you doing whatever that is? Got Jack Doherty out here excited too. We saw you hiding behind your security. Damn, they almost got him too. Peep how he grabbing on for dear life. That boy is terrified. Tory goes negative on the attacks. Got people gunning down the stairs to see this shit. Throws her to the ground and Sam trying to cop a plea. Man, shut your ass up. Dimitri pulls up with a teacher. Then he sees Phil over here trying to stop the fight, and he gets BAM and flipped. Bro sees his fellow colleague get flipped and was like, nah, I'm out. I only get paid $5 an hour and dips. And why is this girl right here moving so much? The fight is literally inches away from you. Director should have hired me. I would have put on a better performance than what I'm seeing right now. Hawk spots Dimitri, then starts hogging him down.
Like that move? Learn it from your dad.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Kicks Robby to the floor and runs up the stairs. But bro, where did he come from? Miguel has to hit him before running up again. We see Chris and Angus, and come on, bro. Y'all know damn well that kick is not realistic coming from him. That is not in his bag. But bro stands there and gets wheeled with a textbook. He thought shit was sweet. Had Chris thinking he was crispy with that. Hawk is looking like a serial killer looking for Dimitri. Had bro hiding thinking shit was sweet. Till boom, we got niggas teleported now. Bro starts running while Sam and Tory still scrapping, flipping the shit out of her, then kicks Miguel away. Robby ends up kicking both these two and runs up but gets tripped because Miguel was just spawn camping. But Tory ends up dragging her shit down the stairs, but Sam ends up frying her till Tory realizes she can just fight dirty. I ain't gonna lie, doing all this over Miguel is actually crazy. I know he's the best karate student in the show, but damn. And this scene gets me mad. Whoever wrote this, I want my 30-second fade now. Just look at the way he blocks. You can't tell me this shit is not fluke, bro. And he ends up kicking him into the trophy case. Robby and Miguel going weave for weave. Miguel gets caught slipping. They start arguing over Sam. Like, bro, are we dead ass? I could see if this was Akira, then it's valid. But hey, I heard that's Robby's fiance. Congrats to him. But my point still stands. Shit, don't kick me off the railings like Miguel. Chill, Tanner. Tory is desperately trying to catch Sam lacking to slice her, and Sam slips up and gets slashed and punched. She's really about to murk her till she fries her and kicks her over the railing. Yeah, Tory stands right there, looks her dead in the eyes, and doesn't do nothing. Miguel is dog walking Robby and says,
She doesn't love you, she loves me.
You almost turned my TV off hearing this bullshit. Robby got mad hearing that, even though the girl he's fighting for kissed another man. Man, these dudes be on Adam 22 type time, and bro, I'm telling you, Miguel is getting shitted on till he weaves, kicks him, then flips him. Got him on the floor, and he doing him OC cruddy right now. Then he gets a flashback from Johnny giving him advice. Bro apologizes and lets him go. And are these people real? Like, I just want to know that. Robby thinking with only his nuts, he's feeding the slime Miguel and kicks him off the railing. And Miguel ends up shattering his back. Sam's like, what'd you do? Nigga, you just seen it. Like he wasn't just fighting for you. You caused this, my nigga. Robby runs off and everyone goes to check on Miguel and he's done. But come on, directors, y'all know y'all messed up for making him lay that well. That is not how he fell. Miguel lets Kwon get this easy ass point on him. Then bro tags in Robby. Instantly blocked this weak ass kick.
It's about time. Let's see what you got.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
just talking the talk. Robby goes over 2, then tries to run up him. My guy, he is not a stepping stool. They block each other's attacks, and this man Kwon, what are you doing? Why are you trying to kick us? Get that weak shit out of here. Then he gonna do the same thing again. What does this nigga teach you? Bro's only there to act important. Robby kicks Kwon back, and his man's like, tag me in, you're getting cooked. Shut your wing ass up. Kwon then gets thrown to the ground, flips out of it just to get slammed again. Robby, thinking he's a WWE referee, slides under him, tries to emasculate him.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Bro took a trick or two out of Zoe Spencer's book. She may use this next. I don't think her fighting and biting people working no more. Kwon tries to counter but gets thrown. Robby, who are you feeling like? Then Kwon starts thinking with his nuts, trying to complete all these Simone Biles ass flips. Almost took Tory's head off. Relax, my brothers. You too horny for a knockout. And Robby is really making Kwon look bad, not even letting him land a single attack. Straight, I owe you dinner. Just me and you. Face ass. He starts raging and had everybody concerned, fearing if they should clear the arena. Who knows what he may have in his backpack? I mean, Kreese was able to bring a whole knife at a karate tournament.
This isn't over until I say it's over.
They both run off and boom! Knock the shit out that boy. Kwon mad at his own men trying to help him up. And the nigga you didn't want to tag in, bro better than me, would have been itching to smack the shit out of him for pulling that bullshit. Robby is now fighting Axel, and he pushes him into Cobra Kai. Side note, Cobra Kai was actually eliminated, but because the dojo from Russia was caught using steroids, they were disqualified and Cobra Kai took their spot. Is anybody looking? And just elbows him in his side.
No, you did it, bitch!
He really couldn't swallow Robby beating him before and had to be a Draymond Green type of guy. If it was the 90s, maybe you could slide. Old heads really be thinking punching the nigga in his face is defense. People just can't handle the physicality. Nigga, shut your old ass up. That's a criminal charge. Miguel instantly tries to step for his mans, but Axel pushes him, and I just want to say, crashing out over a girl that doesn't even acknowledge you is crazy. Simple word of the year goes to Axel. Everyone starts getting heated, and Buddy tries to stop everyone, then gets rocked by one of the Russian senseis. I don't know how one person getting knocked out makes people want to start going crazy fighting. Headbutts Robby to instantly start jumping him. Miguel gets slammed. Where that nigga Tory at? While they watching back at home, seeing them get active. You know when people stand up, they are locked in. Can't say the same for Clash at Clan Pros. Straight having the hygiene of muscle man. Miguel running the ones with Axel, but it's getting baked. Chosen puts the beats on this nobody. Daniel says somebody gotta stop this. Nobody is stopping this. You probably got New York niggas and UK people trying to debate who makes the worst drill music. Staff out here getting dragged by his keychain, then gets stomped on. He did not read anything about this being on the job description. While Shorty gets slammed into the table, Axel takes down 3 people by himself. Miguel says that just to get put down. Tory is about to help Robby, then Zara pulls up just to miss like all her attacks. We see Dimitri and Hawk teaming again, running duos. Kem gets doubled by the Russians till Chosen kicks him. Kenny fighting these 2 people, which is the people that he beat to advance to the next round. They saw this opportunity and were like, yeah, we on that. The host finally wakes up to see all this chaos going on. Bert back at home telling Nate we should have snuck on the plane. Do I gotta remind y'all on what happened? Just stay at home and watch from the sidelines, please. Wolf sees Johnny and sleeps this nigga like, damn, you could have just flung him out the way or something. He pulls up on Johnny and kicks him. Daniel runs into the guy that put him in a dog cage. Niggas really said, come to this alleyway to revive Mr. Miyagi. And he fell for it. Robby getting teamed on, no Bonnie Blue. Breaks out, punches Kwon, and throws him away. 1v1 turns to a 2v2, but she throws him. While Johnny is getting cooked by Wolf, Kreese spots his main op ready to go slam him out. But this is where he has his most low IQ moment yet. He whips out the knife and puts it on his back rope. Not even his front where he can see it. An unprotected belt on the back. And instead of walking around people fighting, he decides to be Spencer James trying to break up people fighting.
Damn sure better use it like a rock finger, no.
Ain't nobody using nothing, aight?
And anybody smart enough to know he just dropped the knife. Dimitri talking crazy, then Hispanic Hawk pulls up to fry these boys. Chosen is putting in the work while Kim is just slapping her over and over again, then takes her down. And I know they say British people got bad eats and messed up dental hygiene, but can we please add Russia to that list? Almost lost my appetite looking at this dude's teeth. The host comes to get back when niggas are still brawling. But your priorities are messed up. Miguel is still getting fried by Axel, and the same goes for Johnny. But Daniel takes care of this dude and he goes to help Johnny. Wolf doesn't care at all. He just rocks Johnny and ends up kicking him to the floor. Johnny ends up peeping Kreese leaving, transitioning to Devin and Kenny fighting side by side. Lean on that chair, swing it and miss. Put it back down to kick both. Kenny, what are you doing? Jump over him, kicking both. Turn around, kick. Then Kenny finishes it, kicking him in the face. They getting active on the stage with people hitting all kinds of moves. Silver trying to call his baby mama. She probably tripping how he's out too late and he need to come home. Wait, never mind. He has no family. Turns around to see Kreese. He goes for the knife, but it's not there. Bro got to shitting his pants, realizing it fell. Miguel is still getting work and Robby putting in work. Kreese and Silver had turns trading those sweet ass punches, probably trying to give one another CTE, but they should be worrying about the bencher. Kick from Silver, then kick to the nuts. He starts playing hide and seek while Tory has to fight off Zara and more Iron Dragons. Gets put on her ass, then gets pummeled. Robby sees this and steps on Kwon to then throws Zara like a paper bag. Zara is like, over me? Yes, nigga! I mean, shit, you're not that far off, but yes. Tory almost gets scalped, kicks Robby, then starts fighting. Kreese over here playing games with Silver comes out of nowhere and rocks his world. Had him like, damn, when he get all this strength, starts piecing his shit, kicks him on the floor. 3 Iron Dragons fighting Tory and Robby while Sam does his girl so badly. She goes to assist Robby, kicking and flipping both these guys. Kwon is cooking scrubs but goes to kick down Robby. He kicks Sam for trying to help. Axel throws Miguel and goes over to fight Kwon while Daniel gets bailed out because of 2 kids fighting. Kwon gets flipped to the floor and gets knocked back into the camera. Everyone fearing for their lives, looking like Flight Reacts 2K titles. He sees the knife on the floor and starts cheesing on this discovery. Daniel sees this and tries to get him. Silver is about to finish Kreese. He gets kicked. Had Kreese stunned that Johnny was helping him. Misses the kick, block, counter kick, goes on the offensive while Kwon has the knife tucked ready to fight again. Daniel's trying his hardest. Kwon lets out a battle cry, runs up to get blocked 3 times, tries to perform this turnaround kick, but Axel kicks his leg, making Kwon fall on the knife, stabbing himself in the chest. Everyone stopped in their tracks and pulled up to Kwon as blood is on the mat to flip him over and he's done. Kreese, don't close your eyes, my nigga. It's your fault. Always doing dumb shit. Like, why you trying to slime a nigga over karate, bro? And that's when the host tells the production to cut the feed. So after Kwon died, they resumed the Sekai Tekai back at the All Valley Arena. And why can he still compete? This nigga literally killed somebody. Now we get a rematch of Robby and Axel. So to start it off, Robby blocks all of Axel's attacks and jumps over his sweeping kick. He remembers all the training that he had with the VR system. I just want to know, in what world does a miss left hook need a slow-mo? Robby does the spin kick to get the first point. Silver already started stressing. Axel had to turn around to see if Sensei Wolf was mad. Bro's not trying to get a 3-piece combo if he loses to Robby. He switches up his fighting stance. Then he goes on the offensive and gets 2 points off of Robby. Goes on the floor but gets blocked, but still ends up kicking the shit out of him. Axel then spins back for more, then starts cooking the shit out of Robby, getting a point out of him again. He walked back to Sensei Wolf thinking shit was sweet, smiling in his face, and he gets a slap for no reason. Nigga, is he not winning? Robby can't land a single attack till he ends up flipping on his back, then doing this sweet ass kick to kick him in the face. Wolf tells Axel to target his knee, and what do you know, he does it, and Robby ends up breaking his knee. So with Robby out and no other boy to fight, Axel is crowned the male champion, and Miguel and Tory walk out that bitch looking nice as shit, and Johnny walk out that bitch trying to order for him. Relax, my nigga. So to start off with Tory and Zara, Tory is straight getting ran to the ground right now, out here getting kicked in her back. Niggas be looking like my man's on Fortnite. Where is your headset? Zara does this unnecessary ass flip. Like, where are you going? The fight is behind you. Tory almost flips the shit out of her. Tory goes negative on all her attacks till she gets kicked in the stomach and gives up 2 more points at the end of the buzzer. She goes back to the sidelines and she just gets a kiss from Robby. And I don't even know how to commentate over this shit. Just know they schmoovin' and groovin'. Silver and Wolf out here looking like the guy in the group chat that gets no girls actually pulled one. We's out the way of Zara's weak ass attack to do this amazing ass move and kick the shit out of her. Damn! Making her teeth fall onto the ground, and Tory ends up smoking her to win. So going into this, Axel ends up seeing Miguel kissing Sam.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Don't pull out the 9.
Tries to complete this kick, but gets an easy point. The jump kick gets blocked, but gets to a point with a backhand to the stomach. Every time the camera pans to Silver, why are you always so shocked? Why is he shocked? Axel tries to grab him up, but Miguel is straight weaving all his attacks. Weave another 2 punches, and he is smooth and he cannot be stopped right now. Hitting his turnaround kick, kicking Axel in his face. Y'all know how it goes. Axel goes back to his quarter, he gets a vice, and then he just gets amped up. I don't know what it is, but he gets his motivation from not wanting to get hit. And Axel goes back out there, and damn, what did Sensei Wolf say to this nigga? That boy went on an offensive and got straight 3-fingered easy licking points. Nah, this messed up. Why his grandma try not to laugh? Come on, abuelita. Miguel is blocking until Axel kicks him in his stomach. This nigga runs up to do this, kicking his face into the ground. Everybody acting like this nigga just died too. He just got kicked in his head. He probably gonna get some CTE at most. Axel, this was not tough, nigga. Wolf tells Axel to target Miguel's back since he broke it before back in season 4 when he was fighting hot. But we start getting flashbacks from day 1 of Miguel practicing karate, just piecing together every lesson he's learned, everything that he's ever trained for. I'm telling you, this why niggas from Miyagi-Do gotta switch over to Cobra Kai. Miyagi-Do automatically makes you lose like at least 50 attributes. I'm telling you, bro. He's about to do the roundhouse. Silver, relax yourself. Your days of karate is over. And this nigga looks at Sam for validation. Bro, she's not gonna let you hit. Then does his weak ass sweep from Miguel to come in and just the shit out of him. Excuse me, out the way of his kick. Then gets his nasty point on him, kicking him in his face.
No OT tonight. Ball game.
But because both dojos are tied, there has to be one match to determine the winner. But before that happens and the yacht blows up, causing both of them to die. I mean, shit, they was gonna get packed up sooner or later. Match is finna start, and why is this nigga smiling so hard? Calm your ass down. He seen Johnny was free eats and got excited. That's like LeBron seeing Jason Terry under the rim on a fast break. So the fight kicks off and Johnny can't really get a single attack. The man tries to give Johnny a freebie shot, but that man Johnny is just too slow. Then he starts toying with him out here playing Simon Says. Johnny, why are you mimicking his movements? And he gets an easy point to the stomach. Then Wolf ends up kicking him in the back of the head, which is illegal. And how is he that flexible for his leg to go all the way up? And this man's Wolf is fighting dirty, elbowing him in his nose. Off the rip, Wolf went to just go strike Johnny in his mouth. Daniel had to call a timeout and coach him up some more. Sensei Wolf is talking too much and gets kicked in his stomach. They keep blocking each other and then these boys get tangled up. Alright, y'all can break it up now. I don't know why you guys are trying to kiss each other. Johnny moves out the way of Wolf's attack and kicks him in his face, securing him another point, and now it's tied 2-2. Daniel calls the timeout because he sees that Johnny is gassed. Wolf is trying to put Johnny to sleep. Johnny remembers what Daniel did to him 30 years ago. As Sensei Wolf is doing his ballerina move, trying to push up to Johnny. Johnny is backing up and he sweeps him off his feet, tries to go hit him, but he gets swept off his feet, does his flip to get back up, and I didn't even know he had that in his bag. Block his hook to turn around, backhand him in his face. Alright, come on directors, once again the backhand did not make him flip like that. That is not realistic. And Johnny ends up winning, and the rest of Cobra Kai and everybody comes to celebrate. And what a nice way to end this show of amazing franchise. Appreciate y'all boys for watching this video. 1,000 special, and I know we already hit 2,000, pushing 3,000, but I appreciate y'all. Comment down below if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see. Follow my socials. Y'all have a good day, and I'm out this bit. Yeah.
We go through that shit, man, we not making no noise. Make 10 bands, my all white dope boys. I stay with the cables, they calling me chopper boy. Man, hop nigga striking hand like Floyd. He got hit with some shit, he need more than a diaper. Bitch, I'm calling up Shiesty, gon' bend on the strike. Man, pass me the Drake, man, it's time to go hoop. Cause good with the drums like he playing for Duke. Man, I see what nigga, I see you. He fighting for his life, yeah, I see